friends, this is Kruti Jai Pancholi, Assistant Professor in LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology in Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. This video is about subject fiber optic communication. So friends, what we learned in the last video, that is regarding the fiber fabrication techniques. We learn about the first two methods of fabricating the fiber. So you know that there are the four particular methods of fabricating the fiber. What are those? That are OVPO, VAD, MCD and PCVD. Okay, we have studied about the first two methods in the last video. Today we will study about the other two methods of fabricating the fiber. Okay, so we are going to learn about the modified chemical vapor deposition, that is the MCVD, and plasma activated chemical vapor deposition. So it's a chemical vapor deposition method. Okay, so what are the contents that we need to learn under the title of this? That are the fundamentals of the MCVD and what is the MCVD method. So, but first of all, the fundamentals of the MCVD. Now, this is also called as the inside deposition process. Okay, and it is pioneered at the Bell Laboratories. Okay. Now, it is widely adopted to produce the low loss graded index fiber. In the OVPO method, we have also learned that it can also produce the fiber, okay, having the loss that is less than the 20 dB per kilometer. Again, this provides the low loss, okay, that is less than the earlier two method. Okay, so this way the MCVD method that can be used. Okay, so here you can see that there is the substrate tubes are there. Okay, now what is there inside that tube? There is a soot. Okay, that soot is there. Okay, now what happened? The burner is there. Okay, that will providing the heat to this material which is inside the tube. Okay, so now what happened? While the temperature, okay, that is increases at the high temperature, this way the soot that is deposited inside the the substrate tube. Okay, and you can see that how the layer that is formed inside the tube. Okay, so we will study about it, that what are to be there. Okay, so this process that was developed, okay, at the Bell Laboratories in the year of the 1974, and which is widely accepted for the production of the graded index fiber. First of all, it is for the graded index fiber. So the reactants gases, okay, that flows through a rotating glass, okay, which is made up of the silica, while a burner that heats, okay, it's a narrow zone by traveling back and forth along the side. So here you can see that there is a material inside this, that is SiCl4, GeCl4, okay, the O2, that is oxygen, okay, and this way the inside the deposition that takes place. Okay, now what happened? The substrate tube with inside the deposited layer that is ready. Okay, at the higher temperature, what happened? That layer particular, it is melted and this will take the shape of the fiber. Okay, that is like this. So here you can see that how the fiber that is drawn. So SiO2, GeO2 and other doping combinations form the soot. Okay, and that is deposited on the inner surface of the target tube. Okay, what are the advantages? So the raw materials that are available in the high purity form. This is the process takes place inside the tube. That is the important point. So water content that causes very less deposition of the glass layer. So water bubbles present in the glass layers are reduce. Okay, the disadvantage is the method is based on the deposition process and starting the tube, okay, that is required, so that the cost of this system, that is the higher. Okay, so next method, that is the plasma activated chemical vapor deposition. Now what is this plasma activated chemical vapor deposition method? So again, this method was developed in the year 1975 by the Philips, a Dutch consumer electronics and the telecommunication company. Okay, now in this the how the plasma is made up, and that is used. Okay, so in this method the soot formation is not required. There is a clear glass is deposited inside the silica tube, and which can be is similar to the MCVD process. So now instead of using the torch or the flame oxidation is done by using the non-isothermal plasma. Okay, so now the plasma will perform this activity instead of using any kind of the furnace. So this the plasma that is used in the microwave frequency range, that is about the 2.45 gigahertz, and compared to earlier methods, the temperature that is low and there is no mechanical stress is there, and due to the less temperature, the thin layers that are deposited inside the tube. Okay, so this way, here you can see the diagram. Okay, what is there? There is a silica tube is there. Okay, now what is happened? The plasma is there inside the tube. Okay, and what happened? That the layer, okay, that is deposited inside the glass tube. Okay, so this way the fiber that is made up in the process, which is known as the plasma activated chemical vapor deposition. This again method that is developed, okay, in the year that is 1975. This process that is not same as the MCVD, but it is differ from that method. Okay, the method of heating the reaction zone. Instead of delivering the heat from the outside through a burner, here the PCVD that uses the microwaves to form the ionized glass plasma inside the silica tube. Okay, so this way the capacity of this preform, that is about the 30 kilometer of fiber. The advantages, okay, that is the low loss fibers that can be produced. There is no formation of the soot, so sintering that is not required. The operating temperature is low, so there is no mechanical stress, and the mass production of the fiber using these techniques that can be possible. Okay, so this is the advantage of this. So now we have learned about all the various techniques of fabricating the fiber. Now next is the comparison of various fiber technique. That's very important. Then while you are fabricating the fiber, then which process is good, which fabrication procedure should I go for fabricating the fiber. So according to considering all the parameters of fabricating the fiber, we can summarize that which method that is the best. Okay, so this is the table we have for comparing the OVPO, LCVD, PCVD and the VAD method. So first of all, the reaction type. Okay, OVPO method, flame hydrolysis. MCVD, chemical vapor deposition. Okay, PCVD, again the chemical vapor deposition, and VAD, that is the flame hydrolysis. OVPO and the VAD, okay, both are in the same category. Similarly, the MCVD and the PCVD, they both are in the same category. Dimensional direction. OVPO, outside layer deposition. MCVD, inside layer deposition. PCD, inside layer deposition. and here the axial layer deposition. Refractive index profile. In the OVPO method, the layer approximation. MCVD, again the layer approximation. PCVD, layer approximation, and the VAD method, it's a simultaneous the formation as we have studied. The process that is forming the fiber using the OVPO, MCVD, PCVD, VAD. Okay, so in that the OVPO, the batch process, MCVD, it's again the batch process, PCVD, it's a batch process, and the VAD, that is the continuous process. So this is about fabricating the fiber, okay, using the various method. And out of this, okay, which method should we use, okay, for fabricating the fiber? That is according to the distance for installing the fiber. Here again we need to check about the cost, okay, that the how much cost of that project, okay. Then after you can also consider the distance, okay, that how much distance, okay, we need to send the information. So according to the distance, according to the cost, according to every parameter, okay, we need to choose the particular method of selecting the particular the fiber. So this is about the particular all four methods, okay, that we can use, okay. So in the next video we will learn about the few more things that is related to the fiber, okay. So thank you very much everyone.